Welcome or welcome back to the Wrasslin Room. Welcome. He's still doing it. Oh my god.
It's my thing. It's my thing. It's my thing.
Welcome or welcome back to the Wrasslin Room. I am Naomi's neck brace, and I have with me today my lovely co-host who's looking at me extremely strange. Who are you?
I am that wonderful outfit that Jade Cargill had on when she went out there to unleash all bunch of SmackDown on Naomi's candy ass. What? Because apparently she's the one throwing niggas on Nissans, and I don't like it.
You could have just been the teardrop that not Oscar, that Io Sky knocked off of Bianca's suit on Monday. You didn't have to be extra.
I forgot about the teardrop. I forgot about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy. Imagine knocking a teardrop off a nigga. That's crazy.
We are a whole week late because uh Mr. Bodysuit was at that particular SmackDown last week. So, we're here now. We just finished this week's SmackDown, which is crazy because it's 6:45 in the evening and SmackDown is already over.
That's a good. We should start doing that. Triple H, y'all should start like Friday afternoon SmackDown,
Well,
Friday
no.
morning SmackDown. Why not?
We're only going to be on this time schedule because they're overseas. Next week is going to start. It's going to start at 4 next week.
That's what I'm saying. I think they should like when they go back to America, they should like flip it. So like, you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm good on that. So, yeah.
Why?
Um, because I like to stream. My people are adults and they go to work. So, um, if I'm streaming my reaction, nobody's gonna be there because everyone has jobs. I stream to
All
adults.
right, scratch
So
that Triple H. We'll go back to the drawing board. We'll figure something else out. Blue ropes. Let's work on that because fuck. Blue mat, still not feeling it. Not gonna cap to you, but you know we working on it. We out here though.
SmackDown, blue mat, red. Well, not really red. It's a black mat, but you know.
I still take the blue ropes over the blue mat. Blue mat don't look bad now. Now I got used to it, but the blue ropes it reminds me of
I
a
just
better
want to
day.
know who ironed on that fat ass WWE logo in the center of that ring.
I don't know why it's there. But I don't really notice it no more. I mean, it's
I
better than the
was I
prime
was
one.
literally just looking at it. I'm happy they don't do the prime shit at the fucking
Yeah,
PLEs anymore. I'm glad that
fuck
that
Logan
contract
Paul.
ended when it ended.
Logan Paul a hoe.
Big hoe, stupid hoe.
Um,
No Nicki Minaj.
he was stupid hoe. Um, but yeah, SmackDown last week. Um, very fun show. Very fun show. My man LA Knight, yeah, won the US Championship back in the main event. Um, got to witness the BET segment that was Bianca Belair and Naomi screaming about who attacked Jade, and I was having the best time because I like seeing Naomi in that manner. Um,
You were being an instigator, is what you were being.
yeah, because that's what I want from my wrestling. I want some drama,
You want the
some
young and the restless
tears.
from your wrestling?
Yes,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. Bianca being able to cry on command. Naomi just like flipping that switch that she had like back in the day, but like I keep forgetting that she has it. It's really cool to see her do that too. Um, I don't believe. All right, this is the thing. This is the thing. Myself and my beautiful co-host here have come on here. Well, not on here, but come on the TikToks, and explained our viewpoints of what's going on with this whole Jade thing. Um, I believe we both believe that Bianca has more to do with this than she's been letting on. And at this current moment, even how great that segment was, I think it was a plan. I think it was a
Correct.
plan by both of them. Even calling her an ungrateful bitch, which popped me. I was like, whoa, what you doing? Language, you know what I'm saying? But I just think there's something going on that we don't know about. I just think there's something going on that we don't know about, and I'm not sure what it is yet. But Jade's promo tonight, well, today, kind of alluded to that, kind of, because we still haven't seen any video footage.
No footage.
From what Jade said, she just happened to see a glimmer. Spoiler alert, y'all. If y'all again, if y'all don't,
This
I don't know
pretty
if we
much
said
is that
spoiler
the
alert, but
episode like 9 times out of 10 goes out after SmackDown or during SmackDown. So pretty sure our listeners listen to us on the weekend or on like Monday.
uh,
So go ahead.
just in case, I don't mean to spoil it on y'all like that, but yeah, yeah, leading up to what it was today and what Jay was alluding to, like not really seeing the footage of what happened, but just believing that she saw a glimmer of Naomi's face. That don't mean Bianca didn't tell her to go and do that, you know?
And it doesn't mean that Bianca didn't also help her. She said she was attacked from behind. And
Exactly.
before everything went dark after she hit the car, is when she said she saw Naomi running away. Now, I did go back and look at what gear Naomi had on that night. She had on black and yellow, the smiley face gear, and it, like her hair was like half, and then it had like the smiley faces in it. So she could have very much so seen her because she did have on bright colors that night. But you know who else had on bright colors that night? Bailey.
Let them know. Oh no, not Bailey. Oh, I don't want Bailey to be a part of it.
Because
I
I
have
still
Bailey
don't
fatigue.
understand why she was the last person to the ambulance. Where was you at? We know where Bianca was. But where was Bailey? But I also do believe that Bianca orchestrated this entire thing and she's not fooling anyone. Um, her outfits, her demeanor, um, the sinister smiles and stuff that she's had on her face for a while, I've all told on her.
Bianca and Naomi
Excuse
are
me.
still matching, by the way.
Yeah, I gave her a slight I gave her a slight. We're looking at the same thing, ain't we?
What?
You tapped your phone at the same time I tapped mine.
Oh,
Our friend Eddie is over at TNA right now, and it looks like some meet and greets are happening. Um, yeah, the outfit Monday that Bianca wore with the tears on it, and she had like tears on her face, like makeup wise, like like glued on and stuff. Um, like you mentioned, they were still matching. They had opposite colors of what they had on at Elimination Chamber. So this time, last Friday, they showed up in black, and Jade was in white. And then vice versa for Elimination Chamber, which we didn't even get a chance to talk about because we skipped last week. um, so yeah, for the most part, I do think that Bianca like orchestrated this in some kind of way. Um, I'm not letting her off the hook yet. We're
mhm.
only getting closer to WrestleMania, and it seems like she's gonna be put in a triple threat. But they also just announced Backlash, so who knows what's gonna happen in St. Louis?
I can break this news to y'all. I don't know if I'm breaking this. Um, my girlfriend as well, but Mercedes Monet did not do it. Sasha Banks did not do it. The
She's
CEO, the
not coming
boss,
back.
whatever you
This
want
is
to call
not
her,
this is not an open
she
way
did
for
not
her
do
to
it.
come back.
She is currently about to fight Indy Hartwell in New York for some belt or something. She's in AEW. She's going to be in AEW for a while now.
For another 4 years.
It-
She just had her 1 year anniversary.
you know what I'm saying? She's in a death row contract, nigga. Death row
360.
record. It's tough. She getting money, so hey, yeah, that's tough. But this is not a Sasha Banks return. As much as part of me would love that, I've very well moved past that now, and she's doing her thing in AEW for better or for worse. But this has nothing to do with her. I've seen way too many theories talking about what if.
My
Don't even get your
comment
hopes up.
section on
Don't even get your hopes up.
TikTok. Oh my
If you want to see Mercedes,
god.
literally go on Wednesdays. Nine times out of ten, she's there.
Every time somebody says this is like a setup for Sasha Banks returns, I just say I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. She works Wednesday nights on TBS for AEW. That's literally I've said that at least 6 times in my comments over the last week. Over the last fucking week. Also, TikTok, I want all my money for that reaction video. I'm not playing with y'all. All of it. All my coin. Thank you. Um, yeah, they're doing the whole running thing with Naomi, but with her, I understand why, because she has a neck injury, a kayfabe neck injury. Um, why would you go head to head with someone who clearly wants to murder you, while having a neck brace on? So the running thing makes sense. For her, where with Liv, it didn't make any fucking sense, but you know, it is what the fuck it is.
They're
Um,
fighting next week though. That's gonna be a good one.
Liv versus Jade next week because Liv
Yeah, man.
came to work unprovoked and couldn't shut her fucking mouth.
Sometimes you got to get in the way. You know what I'm saying? And see, I every Jade, Naomi, and Bianca. Well, Bianca already did on social media, but I would like a verbal one on TV. Thank you very much. Cause they were blaming Liv Morgan for something she didn't do.
Well,
Like,
Liv
what
was
makes you
also at this. She was also at the scene of the crime, just like she just was randomly at SmackDown today. She was randomly in the parking lot as Jade was being loaded into the fucking ambulance. So you
Yeah,
know,
but niggas be at SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? There are other people there too. We can't blame everybody. Anytime Liv does something, she won't shut up about it. That was the clear toll right there. Every time Liv, she ain't gonna do it. No, she'll do something. She will say it repeatedly. She'll make a shirt. She'll tell Dom. Dom will say it again. She won't shut up about it. You feel me?
like retiring Becky
So
Lynch.
thank you, thank you. She hadn't shut up about that. You feel me? You know how much she said she wants to take everything from Rhea. She said that about 400 times. Way too many times than I needed to hear. But that's the way she is. So yeah, I would like verbal or like 12-point MLA format apologies
She
from
said, "I'm sorry." Damn. She said she was sorry. That's it. That's all you getting.
all that profanity. Why she got to say damn?
Because she was trying to log off and Liv was like, "Hey, before you go, can I get my apology?" So Liv
She said
accepted the
I'm sorry, Liv
apology.
Morgan.
So
Okay,
she
all right. Naomi, Jade, you next. I need.
Naomi's not apologizing for anything. She's
I know.
still on Twitter saying that she should have pushed her a lot harder, and she's clicking up with Drew McIntyre for some reason. I don't know what that's about,
Ah,
but
that's funny.
he's been beating on her husband for months now, and I just don't understand why she would post a picture of the two of them on Twitter, and then he took a shot at the entire family, and then she was like, "Chill out. I don't want to get put out my house," which doesn't make any sense as to why you would get put out the house if y'all were on a flight to Barcelona. But it is what it is.
She get home, ain't no home.
But
Oh,
they
you?
traveling together.
Nah, she ain't getting in the car. She laughed at the joke too much. She not going. Now she got to find another way home. The ride with Bianca.
Drew surprisingly was Drew on SmackDown. I'm at the well, I was doing like a rewatch. I was at the beginning of BFAB and Charlotte.
Get a video package, I think. I think. I don't remember seeing him on TV. I think he had a video package. I may be wrong, but I think it was only a video package.
I want to see Randy Mello too. So when we're done with this, I'm gonna be
That
really
was
excited
crazy.
to go watch that. We did see the main. We watched the main event together by accident.
Oh yeah, a great
Um,
main event. What the fuck, man?
Oh fuck that. We're talking about it. Like I said, the show gonna be over and done with by the time niggas go to listen to it. Street Profits are now our tag team champions.
Finally, after 4 years, so long. It's so long, man. 4 years. I had to watch them lose to the Usos twice. The amazing Money in the Bank match, the fuck ass SummerSlam match, Judgment Day. They lost to mad niggas.
Top where they belong. And they didn't need Bobby Lashley to do it.
That's real. Shout out Bob though, but it's tough.
He over there hurting people. But
It is
and
real.
BFAB wasn't by their side either because she had a match earlier in the night. So I think they're gonna start pushing her as a solo superstar instead of being like their manager. Um, and the champs is here. So now one person in that household has a championship, and maybe another one will be gained in April. So
Got like a 75% chance. Rhea's not winning. I'm split between Io and
I
Bianca
don't
right
think they're
now.
gonna break Bianca's streak though.
Oh, that means she winning for real then.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna
Oh
break
yeah,
her
it's
streak.
tough.
I think they're putting her on like a female taker WrestleMania streak. Not gonna
I
lie to
love
you.
that. I
You can't
love that.
spell
That is
WrestleMania without EST.
it's
So
real.
yeah.
I love that a lot.
Because last year they had to scramble to get her on the card, which is how we got the big three versus Damage Control. They put that match together literally the week before the show. That was like one of the last matches they announced. I was there. I was
Love that
literally
type of
there.
stuff.
My God. But yeah, because that was not Rhea. Woo, Jesus. That was Bianca versus Dakota Kai. And then Damage Control came out with the attack. And then Naomi came out. And then it was 3-2. And then that's when Jade came out. That was her debut. And so I had to scramble for that shit last year. The road to WrestleMania this year is starting to get exciting. John Cena was spotted in Spain. I don't know what the fuck they needed him for, but his bald spot was nowhere in sight. It
He's
looks like they
back.
he looks like they got the Rogaine popping and got the spraying, but he still had the
You
slick
know
back.
something?
What's up?
I think I told you, but I loved being in that crowd when because they showed the attack. They recapped the Cena thing about 4 or 5 times throughout the night. They kept
For
showing
no
it.
reason last week. I don't know why y'all did that, but continue.
The kids were so mad, and I was screaming in pure joy every time. It got better every time. Like I don't know I don't know this feeling that came over me when I saw John Cena just beat Cody's ass. And the kids, they were really mad. One kid in front of me had a Cody Rhodes shirt, and I saw Cena, and I said, I, "It was I couldn't. It was just great. I wish I can't wait for SummerSlam. I can't wait for SummerSlam. I'm this is Bill John Cena is top 3 greatest things this company's ever did. I'm stamping it. I'm literally stamping it.
Need him to
Even though it's huh?
need him to fulfill these 36 dates. He got like 32 left.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know what he doing because every time I see him, he filming another movie after he told me. But our part is this could be a whole part of the whole character. He said he cleared his dates, but he was like, "Nah, I ain't clear shit." If he says that on Monday, I'm going to start a narrative. I started believing that a while ago before the heel turn even started. But I'm like, how would he come on live television and say I lied? Even though like the heel turn aspect of it was so far out of my head, it wasn't even like a reality. So now that that's happening, we very well could be at the point where Cena's like, you know what, I lied.
Fuck them
I
kids.
didn't.
Fuck that
I didn't.
job. Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then now we'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then he goes away again until Mania. Even though I don't want him to, I would love for him because I think he's gonna put Cody in the dirt on that
No,
mic.
he's scheduled for the rest of the European tour leading up to WrestleMania. Um, so we will be seeing him on the road to WrestleMania via Europe. Um,
Mm.
so that's that's whatever. I'm just not gonna say disappointed, but like kind of pointing the "I told you so" finger because for him to sit at Money in the Bank in the press conference and says, "I'm gonna go full time come January 2025," and then just not be full time is fucking insane to me. That nigga showed up 3 times, all on Netflix. Rumble, Chamber.
But
You got
remember,
33 days left, nigga. What are you doing? Not
remember
shit.
the CVV interview. He said part of his heel turn would be not showing up. Part of his heel turn would be lying and not respecting the fans and shit like that. So if this was all a ploy to get to this point, and he wraps it up on Monday, like, hey, remember I told y'all I was gonna come here more. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm gonna come
But
here even less.
that's the other thing though, is that they came to him with the whole heel thing last minute from what I saw. They offered it to Cody. Cody said, "Nah, not right now. Now is not the time." And then they offered it to John. So had Cody said yes, we wouldn't even be here anyway.
I don't
Say
think Cody
thank
was
you.
gonna say yes in the first place. And plus, I don't believe that shit. I don't think
Cody
that
also
that's.
said that Travis Scott didn't hit him in the face, and we all saw a video of him hitting him in the face.
I don't know. I
We
mean,
heard the slap on the pay-per-view, and
he hit him pretty hard.
you telling me he didn't hit you?
Sicko mode knocked the fuck out of Cody.
He knocked the
Maybe
sickle
he
mode
don't.
out of that nigga. That's what he did.
He did. He did. I mean, it was tough. I don't know. He did the shit out of the. Oh man.
That's why when I saw that Rosenberg had asked Jay, and Jay was like, "What would I do if he would have slapped me like that? Why ain't nobody teach him how to work slap?" I don't think they went over that shit with Travis. They just smacked the dog shit out of him. They
He
just
got too
was like,
excited. He forgot who he was at. He realized he was in WWE with Cena and Rock and Cody. He was like, you know what? I don't think he did it on purpose at all. I just think he got too excited. I feel like all of us, if we were put in a position of like just get in the ring and do something, we would fuck up somehow.
I just
Maybe
burped.
not slap the shit out of Cody, but like,
I
what's
just
wrong?
burped and hiccuped at the same time. That was the worst feeling in my fucking life. Oh my
Oh,
god, there's still a bubble in my chest.
get yourself together.
I'm
Get some water.
dying.
Get some water. Get some beverages in you. Jesus.
Okay, I'm good. That was crazy. That shit felt crazy. It was like a at the same. So it was like a gas bubble was trying to release itself, but one formed in my throat at the same time. It was just too much. That shit hurt.
That's crazy, man.
A lot of things wrong with me,
I'm glad you're
man.
okay now.
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good.
Want to talk about fuck ass revolution?
I didn't watch.
Oh, well,
I
um,
um I decided to watch LFG and Total Divas with my viewers on Twitch instead.
I mean,
Ain't gonna
the,
stop me now.
that's also a great show. One day we're gonna come on here and give our. Do you still have the Total Divas
I
cast
do.
that you wrote down? Okay, I have mine still. Okay. We're gonna talk about that one day. But, yeah, Revolution until the main event was a pretty cool show, and then Mox and Edge went out there and
Adam Copeland.
I'm not him. Yes, you blow my mind. It got bad. That match was bad.
They're running it back though.
I don't know why. I guess they're trying to rectify it. That's how you know they messed up. Cause now they're trying to do it again on Wednesday. Anybody want to see that? Outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. That shit was.
When did that become a meme, and why does it mean something bad?
I don't know. I think Tyler made it. I think Tyler. I know you're listening.
He's
I,
not
I
the
think
only person though. I've seen multiple people do that.
yeah, but I think he made it. I think he created the meme. He was the first person that I was like, what
Def
is this?
Tyler.
Yeah, I think he did it. I wholeheartedly believe it. For some reason he picked the Gap Band to mean that you're washed. It just means that like it's Brooklyn Nets Kevin Garnett, Celtics Shaq, 2025 Edge, and Mox. You know what I'm saying? Solo Sokoa after NXT. These things are. I'm sorry.
You didn't have
Nah, but
that was so unnecessary. You did not have to do that. Like
That's what I'm trying to explain to you the definition as well. That's all I'm saying. But no, um, I do think Tyler. I do think you are the main reason for that being created. So I mean, the show it was cool. You know, it was they put on great wrestling all the time. You know, but logic wise, beyond that bad match, Christian came out, cashed in the contract, then failed the contract. He got submitted by Mox after not being in the match for that long. So for some reason, Mox just submitted him. And then they tried to save it with Swerve Mysterio coming off the top and jumping on Mox as if I was supposed to care about that. So
Why the
now
fuck
Swerve
was
and Mox
Swerve?
are probably gonna
Why
fight.
the fuck was Swerve back out there when he had already had a match earlier in the night?
I guess they wanted him to be the last thing we saw, which I don't know why. I didn't want that. I didn't want to see any of them at that point. I was pissed off. The only person I wanted to see was Christian holding the world championship. But obviously, we're not going that route. Um, and AEW has to realize y'all.
Oh, he's had that contract since like London, no, or all out.
He had it for about 200 days, a little less than 200 days. 182, 192, I think, something like that. And it there was no like lead up to it. There was no momentum with the contract. He just had it. He
Yeah,
was
and it
just
was
they were
beat the
hand to
hell,
him.
and he would just be
Yeah.
sitting there with the shit in his hand. That shit was a clipboard, if you ask me.
And the concept of it looked like a clipboard. He has to walk out there and then everyone has to see him sign it. But I guess someone could have came out and took the pen.
Kind of
Someone
like
could
what
have
he
come out
did
and
to
taken it.
what's his name? The dinosaur nigga.
Hmm? Oh, Eddie Thorpe.
No, we're talking about AEW.
Oh, oh, Luchasaurus.
Yeah, how he took his contract from him to get the title back from Cope. Basically that, yeah.
I think
Title
Luchasaurus
contract.
won it. I think Luchasaurus won it, and then Luchasaurus gave it to
He didn't
Christian.
give it to him. He screamed at him and said, "Give it to me." He did not want to give it to him. I watched that
Then
with
he
all
gave it.
four of my fucking eyes. He snatched it from him. That's what happened. I remember that shit through and through because it pissed me off. That's why I don't be
Shout out
talking about that
Luchasaurus too.
promotion because they be wilding. I heard he's better. He's good.
It's
He'll
good,
be back
very
soon.
good.
He should be cleared soon.
They need some excitement. I like Luchasaurus. They need some excitement on that damn show because this past Dynamite. Dun, 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 we need a button to play the song. That's what we need. We need a button to play the song.
Not
I
if we
can't.
want this shit on streaming platforms. We cannot do that.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna call Charlie Wilson see if I can get the rights to the song. He liked one of my TikToks back during quarantine. It was too outstanding actually. It was just me singing the song. I did a duet to this bit. He liked it, so I'm like, that's my unk for real. Hit him up.
I don't know what you niggas was doing in the pandemic because I found a video Mitri dancing off beat and Rikishi was on the side. Like it was just too much. I don't
I
know
need that
what y'all
video.
was
Where is that?
doing.
Wait,
It's on
where's that
TikTok.
video?
It's on TikTok. I don't know
No,
what
I
y'all were
need I
doing in the
need to
pandemic.
find it now.
But yeah. I'll send it to you because I definitely posted and I was trying to give Trent some fuel for their feud on TWB. And when I typed in Mitri's name, that was one of the first videos that fucking popped up because he kept saying, "Oh, like, you don't hold weight, this, that, and the third." And then he was like, "You don't got shit, but a duet with Rikishi," and that shit had me screaming because I was the one that sent him the video.
That's crazy. But yeah, man. The past this past Dynamite was complete trash. I don't know why it can't put on a show after a pay per view. And I'm contemplating going to AEW Dynasty. Um, Nothing about it is telling me to go, but I would like to um go to a AEW show. I've never been to one before, and a pay per view is the best one to go to because usually those are great. But I would like to see Kenny Omega wrestle live before he retires. Mercedes Monet. Well, I never saw Mercedes. I saw Bob once, twice. Um,
I saw Bob.
you know,
I met Bob.
I want to meet Bob.
Oh, Bob.
I want to go to AEW show.
Bob.
So it's like Tony Khan, please book a good show, please. Like I don't, I if I waste my damn,
I mean,
only thing about it
I
is
can
that
put
the
your I
ticket's
can
cheaper.
see if I can send your name on the media list again. They never fucking get back to those, but I can see if I can get you in there. But
If they never get back to us, why would they?
you have to do some work, buddy.
Man, it's worth a shot, I guess. But yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. AEW has some weird issues that they keep reoccurring with, and it's like I feel like every time we come on here, we talk about how bad AEW is doing, and it's like they're not doing terrible. They're just doing boneheaded things that aren't going to help with the quality of life. But if you watch AEW or if you know of AEW, you're already, we don't have to tell you that, you already know. So yeah, all we can do now is hope for a good dynasty. We know we ain't getting no good weekly shows. Um, NXT Roadblock made AEW look like a damn.
You know
I
what?
can't. I don't even know.
This is
That
off.
was a fucking.
This is off topic of wrestling, but I would like to know what happened to that woman who was using my email address to get her BBL.
I, yeah, I mean, you should
I would like to
contact her
know
or
what she
something.
looks like.
You're on the show. What?
I don't think she watches wrestling.
Well, she might. You never know. Wrestling's in a boom period. It's the new era. But yeah, NXT Roadblock was a significantly better show from beginning to end than anything AEW has done in the past few months. Anything Raw has done. Anything SmackDown has done. Besides Chamber. But Roadblock was a damn pay per view on live television. No, I don't like Moose at all, but he had a very 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 great match with Obafemi. The Hardys, day one, you know we love that. Julia and Stephanie went out there and did what they do. Julia is a freaking trooper, getting injured and still going through the match. So she's probably gonna take some time off, as Stephanie is your new NXT and NXT Women's North American Champion. I feel like I said that weird, but
I think she's being. I think Julia's being called up.
you think so?
I think she's being called up. I think her time in NXT was temporary. I don't see any
Hmm.
other reason why they would have done that match. Um, being that you know, um, they've I've never known of NXT that do a title for title match like that. Um,
Four. There's only been four, well, five double champions.
well, what I'm saying is with what we know of Julia like going into that match with an injury, which is why I'm saying it like that. Um, I've never known them to just do something like that without us like never seeing them again because they're not going to unify those titles. That North American title is a year old, so they're not. And even then, I don't think it's 100% a year old just yet because we haven't had another battlegrounds yet. Battlegrounds is in a few weeks or something like that because they're doing those 4 dates in Tampa. God bless anybody who got that 4 day combo. I seen somebody get floor seats with the 4 day combo. Blessings
Mm.
to you. Have fun in the Thunderdome. I'm just, Jesus. That's Saturday.
Oh, there's more than five.
What is it? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Ooh, that's a that. Ooh, baby.
A lot of damn Triple
That's
H.
that's that that's a lot of WWE, okay? And I thought WrestleMania 40 was a lot, and we did two WWE shows in one fucking day.
Did
Stand
it?
and Deliver
Oh,
and Night One was in the same fucking day. That was a lot.
what do we do in that great period? What the? Well, whoa, wait a minute. You gotta no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't leave it up to the listener like that. Cause that was crazy. See, not why would you? All right, bro.
That's what it
Oh
was.
Jesus. How would you even do something like that? Is what I'm saying. Like all you had to say was like you could have left something in there. Now you made it fill in the blank. Some nut ass coloring book shit. I was genuinely asking because I didn't remember.
Why would I say that out loud on the podcast?
You could have said we were hanging out. You could have said watching TV. You go sit
I,
there.
I I left I left the blank air, and then I was gonna say, and then I did my makeup, and we went back to the whatchamacallit, because that's what happened.
I don't know how to transition from. Um. Well, no, that doesn't. I still have questions. I still have questions. I still have so many. Still have questions.
Cause remember,
Stand and
we
deliver.
we damn near missed stand and deliver. We got there after they said 1, 2, 3 on the triple threat match.
Well, I was. I told you I wasn't in a rush to go there. All I cared about was Mello and Trick on their damn card. But we already paid our money for the damn tickets, so I mean, we had to. Mello and Trick was the only thing I really cared about. So getting there wasn't the. I just for yeah, Mello, yeah, stand and deliver was at 3.
It ended at 3.
Ended
That
at
shit started at like
3,
11:30,
4,
12
5.
o'clock. So
There was something else that happened that day.
we came back to the room. I did my makeup. You rummaged through my fucking suitcase to find you something to
All right,
wear to
all right.
WrestleMania, and that
That's a
wasn't
crazy
yours.
sentence. That's a crazy sentence. You gotta like preface
You
that.
rummaged through my shit. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
but say it like give more detail. Don't just say I was in there just
Lafayette
going.
went through my suitcase to find him a graphic T-shirt because he claimed I
Thank
had
you.
a WWE shop in my fucking
She
suitcase when I
there were
came to Philly.
15 shirts
That's cap.
that just came out on the website in the suitcase
That's a
only.
lie.
Some of them had the sticker on it. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit just came out. It was all in there. It was like
Yeah, damn near all my
a
shirts that
commercial on
I
that.
fucking wore to WrestleMania were custom made. Besides my Yeet shirt that I wore to SmackDown.
My point is that they were cool shirts, and I didn't have any cool shirts, so I'm going to take one. That's my point here.
Thief.
That's why we pulled off the double fit so well. I was
Yeah,
Jay, Jimmy, then just flipped it.
we matched twice that weekend.
Even on the night I feel like I was wearing the Jimmy hoodie.
That was Friday
Wait,
when we went
yeah,
to
that wasn't
SmackDown.
even. Shit.
When I met the Pride.
Yeah,
Because Montez called me the lady in blue. I'm
oh,
never letting that go. Like, ever. Like, period.
that's why I'm happy with SummerSlams. 2-day events are good. Not all of them. All of them should not be 2-day. I want to see a 2-day damn payback or some shit. But make the big four 2 days. I can like
Uh,
WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Rumble,
Triple
and
H
like
told y'all to shut that shit up.
Money
He
Night.
does not want to do two
Oh shit.
nights every other month. He definitely told that reporter he wish he could slap him in his face for asking him that dumbass shit. So, all you niggas shut up. So I think
All right.
he's gonna try and probably do the Rumble 2 nights, Mania, SummerSlam. That's it. Survivor Series definitely doesn't need to be more than one night, and neither does Elimination Chamber, because at that point you're putting um the men's match on one night and the women's match on another night, which that's just too damn much wrestling. So
It's too damn long.
I'm good with what we currently have, which is SummerSlam and Mania being 2 nights, because those are the biggest pay-per-views of the year.
They,
Because what
they,
happens
they
at
need to get rid of Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank needs to go.
so just turn it back into a match at Mania.
Yes, yes. Opener. That's how you. That's the. To me, that's a great way to kick off WrestleMania. We've had some really good WrestleMania kickoffs in recent years, but my first image of WrestleMania was 25 with the 8 man. I think it was like 8 men. Um, Shelton and Mark Henry and Finley and Kane Money in the Bank match. That was a great Money in the Bank match. But like making it a pay per view in itself, even though we've had some great Money in the Bank moments, I just, we can fill that in with like a reinvented Cyber Sunday or a Taboo Tuesday. Or can't call it Tuesday. Just something. Bring back another pay per view that we've had back in the day. I think we should bring No Way Out back. Get rid of freaking Elimination Chamber. I don't know. No Way Out was good. They had the cool graphics and stuff. They don't do the creative things anymore. They just put big screen or little screen or a long ass ramp. Ramp is too damn long. Well, wrap around. I want to see all that. You know, just creative stages. That's what helps with
Well, Triple H
activation.
said he not doing all
You
that
know,
shit. So I want to see what they do in Vegas this year
why?
with the whole casino theme. Are they gonna put a slot machine on the shit? Is it gonna be a deck of cards? Like, how is WrestleMania shit gonna look? Because last year we expected a lot and we just got two fat ass letters. No
Look,
Liberty
they
Bell.
use the same letters. They use the same letters from like I think it was what WrestleMania was that? I'm sure one of y'all know. What 33 or 34? They use the same letters. It looked like the same letters, but I personally don't think they're ever gonna get better than WrestleMania 39. I wish I was at that show. The production of that show was
I was told that that show was like $200
get in.
for like where you were sitting was like two something, three at most. That's who we need to talk to. We need to talk to Suplex because he definitely did a video about like the WrestleManias he went to and how much he paid for them, which is where I heard that from. Um, so yeah, that's who we need to get on the podcast. I'm a slide on Tyler. Well, y'all got a closer relationship, so maybe you can talk to him. One of us to hit him up. But yeah, I do wanna talk to him about some stuff. As far as like the content side of things and how he got into it. So this is us shooting our interview shot at our dear friend.
Oh, and quick typo. There's actually 2, 4, 6, 8 double champions as far as this post I'm seeing. Mandy Rose,
In
Braun
NXT?
Breaker. Yeah. Mandy Rose, Braun Breaker, Stephanie, Keith Lee, Pretty Deadly, Mello, Soraya, and Adam Cole Bebe.
I knew Mello because they had got rid of the cruiserweight when he
Yeah.
after he won it. They had merged it.
Shout out Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose need to come back too. Not gonna
Oh.
lie.
She said she's
Oh,
making more money on OnlyFans than she was working at WWE. So go subscribe so she can like not DM you.
oh so you give me permission to subscribe to Mandy Rose OnlyFans?
I was talking to whoever was listening to the show.
Oh, I'm not subscribing to Mandy Rose OnlyFans. You subscribed to OnlyFans before?
Miss Be Nasty. I support young black women.
No. You talking about? Don't um.
Brittany, yes.
Who the fuck is Brittany? That's her
Miss
name.
Be Nasty, yes. The B stands for Brittany, yes.
Oh, damn. You talking about like wet water splash?
Yes. There's only one.
Slippery.
There's only one Miss Be Nasty.
Okay.
I knew her from like Tumblr days when I was selling toes. So
Oh, we strayed so far away from what this
wrestling,
podcast is
yeah,
about.
absolutely.
Sometimes we just
But you mentioned
we just went left.
Mandy Rose, so we would have to go there. Didn't Selena Vegas get like suspended or fired for having one too?
Ooh,
Zelina Vega.
I don't know nothing about that. You breaking news to me.
I could have sworn
When did
her name was in the
that
was in the
happen?
OnlyFans conversation too at one point during the panorama.
I don't know. I only know like Andy and fucking Macy.
Panda. Sorry,
Huh? What you talking about?
I was saying panda, like
Oh,
pandemic. Panda.
oh, freaking Lacey Evans. I heard she over there wilding. That's what people are telling me. I don't know.
She owe Cardi B a fight, like a street fight, not no WWE fight. She need to get her ass beat. Bitch, come to the street.
You got that right hand. Though. Remember the right hand? What was her theme song? Damn. What was her theme song?
Damn
I
about
didn't
Lacey
like her.
Evans.
That gimmick where she likes to walk out and the crowd wasn't cheering enough, so she went back and did the entrance again. I hated that shit. That was really irritating. That was bad SmackDown. That was really bad SmackDown. God, I can't remember her theme song. It's playing in my head, but I don't know what the words
That's
are. Like
good. That's God telling you to shut up.
oh, yeah,
Don't
shout,
say
shout
it.
out, shout out all the all y'all be wilding. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all y'all that be wildin'. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Eat.
I can't give my buck, but hey, yo, do what you do. You feel me? Um,
One day, I
what else
really do
happened?
want to like talk about TNA, not TNA, WCW being filmed at Disney Hollywood Studios. Like, I really do want to talk about that. And the reason why I brought that up is because I don't know if you can see it's backwards,
Mhm.
but this is a keychain that I got with my name, or what my name tag looked like when I worked at Disney.
Man,
Good times.
they need to bring that back. They need to bring back filming wrestling shows at amusement parks and in
Well,
malls.
all of them fucking sound studios are done for. They don't exist. Like I said, the where WCW was filmed, it's now a quick food restaurant. You can go
TNA
in there
shit
and
is
get like
closed.
fucking corn dogs and shit.
Corn dog.
TNA, that shit, there's a roller coaster over it that's about to get torn down. So now you really can't get into the motherfucker because they're about to get rid of Rip Ride Rocket.
I'm angry about that. I was angry. I like that roller coaster.
I've never
I don't
gotten
know
to
why
ride
they
it.
did that. What you
The
mean?
when I went to go get on it, it started to rain, so they shut everything down and we left the park. And I've only been to
You gonna go
Universal's.
next day?
I've ever only been to Universal one time, and that was for hi, HHN, Hollywood
Cut
Horror
out. It was.
Nights.
Oh,
Yeah, I only been for that one time, and that was the week that I moved to Florida. It was like 2 days after I moved.
you-
I only went once, um, and I was petrified that entire night. And it wasn't because of the scare actors; it was because of the rides that my friends were putting me on. No one ever was like, "Hey, Lysha, this ride has a drop on it." They're just like, "Nope, we're gonna go get on it."
your relationship with roller coasters confuses the fuck out of me because it
I
seems like you're fascinated by them, but it's like you don't like
Because
them.
I've studied them for a really really long time. So I had pictures and stuff of like roller coasters and stuff in my room. I don't like the feeling of being dropped. I don't like that feeling because it feels like my vagina is falling out of my body. I don't like that feeling. It's just I don't like it.
That's understandable. My thing is like
But I'll get
all
on a
roller
ride and
coasters are
have
fine.
fun, but like not something like super steep.
That's the
I
thing.
was
Like I
forced on a drop tower when I was like 12.
why would they do that to you? It's funny to
Everybody,
me.
and I was in a summer program. Everybody in the group got on, and they said nobody could like not get on. So I got on, and I screamed the entire way.
I definitely went out. They would have had to catch me. I ain't gonna lie. If I say I'm not getting on something, I'm not getting on. Give a fuck what you talking about. Shit.
They put my ass all the way in the
Try to
air
get
and
me.
said, "Phew." And it wasn't one of those like ones that like drop you and then like it has like a little bounce. It just put you all from the top all the way back to the bottom.
Ooh.
Didn't feel good. I don't like that. It's like when
Tara Terror was like,
no, no. That was my entire personality. Didn't do it. That's like when the Usos and Naomi filmed the Universal Studios commercial, and they had to write the Incredible Hulk several times to get the fucking shots, and Jimmy was terrified out of his fucking mind. That's why me and Twin locked in. I don't play like that.
damn, crazy.
Don't play like that.
Oh, real quick, RP. Moment of silence for my nigga King Nakai. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing to nobody. He just got caught in the wrong place, wrong time, and they blew him up. So RP, my nigga, I'm gonna pour one out for him real quick.
Put him on a roller
Cause
coaster.
he deserve his fate. And I remember the first time I went on King of Kai, and I was like, this is life at this current moment. You feel me? So RP my dog though, real shit.
I thought you were like I thought a wrestler passed away, and then you said King Dakai, and I got really really angry, and I had to
I
like
can't say RP
brace
to my
myself.
man.
Like it damn near killed somebody. A fucking screw flew off the goddamn ride and like hit some lady in the forehead.
That is very unfortunate. Hope she's okay. I wasn't informed about that. I just
That's
wanted
why
to.
they're cutting it down. Like what? There is it's already been imploded. It's gone. It's done. Like just
Yeah, I watched it. I cried
oh
in
damn.
the shower. Like you bugging. You bringing up my trauma.
But when I tried to show you, you didn't want to watch it.
I saw it already that day. I was watching twice. I wasn't gonna watch it again. I ain't gonna see my homie get slimed twice. That's crazy.
Um, Speaking of, what the fuck? What Tony and Mariah? First of all, found out some crazy Mariah May lore on the timeline after that match. She used to be a WWE shop affiliate influencer model girl thingy.
That's what I'm being told right now.
I there was just so many pictures of her in WWE shop merch, and then like her in the crowd. Like I guess like she was paid to like promote merch. I saw that shit all
I
over the timeline after that match, and I was just like, where do y'all be getting this stuff from?
can't believe I forgot about that when I was talking about like going to Revolution. They are carrying AEW on their backs,
Very
and
much
that may
so.
be the best story. So
Yes.
that may be the best story they've told in like women. Maybe in the men too. Tied up with Hangman and Swerve, but
Skirt, skirt. Swerve, swerve.
Tony Storm is a. I can't say enough great words about how great she's done because she's one person I never want to go back to WWE. I know Vince isn't there anymore, but the last time I saw Tony Storm, she got a pie to the face from Charlotte Flair. That right there tells me you never need to go back to a SmackDown, Raw, NXT, Level Up, Evolve, Let's fucking go, main event, speed at all, at all.
Drop it
No,
down for a discount. Drop it down for a discount. Drop
as
it down
fuck.
for a discount. I was twerking like Jimmy.
I know. I'm off for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no. I do have to go see that match. I heard Osprey and Kyle Fletcher tried to kill each other. I need to go watch that match. Um, there was no blood in Strickland and Ricochet, so I think I'm gonna pass on that.
I'm so desensitized from blood. Like I did not like that Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay match because it just seemed like blood and kickouts, and I'm like I don't want to see this. I lost my way halfway through that match. I'm like no, I can't. I don't want to watch this.
Said they were having a finisher off.
Not even that. They were just having like a big spot off. They did the Spanish fly off the top of the cage,
That's what
which
I
in itself
saw.
is fucking crazy. But it's like I don't care. I they bleed every match. I don't.
I just want to
The amount of
understand.
blood that's on the mat is crazy.
I just want to understand why, um, uh, people get on Twitter and like tweet these like clips from these shows, knowing that AEW is going to snipe y'all on Twitter immediately. Like y'all clips be up for at least an hour, and then once the show is over, gone. Um, no clip for you. I don't. I want to
Well,
understand that. Like, I understand y'all have to like give context what y'all are. People started making gifs. That's smarter to do than like to upload like a whole clip. But that's how I saw the Spanish fly off the top of the cage. I was excited, but Total Divas was way more interesting because we had got to the episode where John had asked Nikki to sign the fucking contract to live in his house after he asked her to move in. Yep,
hey,
that's how
y'all, read your
we got.
contracts before you sign. Read your contracts before you sign them.
Or just
Don't be just signing
don't
shit.
ask people to move in with you if you gonna have a living agreement made up. And then she had to sign it and get it notarized.
My man
Ugh.
just wanted a clean kitchen. That's all he wanted. All he said was just we got a set way of doing things. You know, if the goat say no clean the kitchen or no cooking in the kitchen, I'm not gonna cook in the kitchen. If it says cigar time, I'll smoke cigars. I don't want to smoke a cigar, but
He
I'll sit
waited
in
till
there.
she
I'll
had
chill.
already unpacked all of her things to hand her the contract. I would have understood if he gave her the contract prior to her moving in, but he waited till
Good point.
she put her last stiletto in the shoe closet and then was like, I need you to sign this and I need you to get it notarized. Bitch!
He definitely should hit her with that. Like, hey, I want you to move in. Also with this, Huss. He shouldn't have been like, all right, you taking a shower? Hey, I got this. We gotta get this laminated. Cause yo, go ahead, take this. You can't take showers for more than 30 seconds. I'm paying the fucking water bill.
It pissed me
Yeah,
off,
seen it.
man. I wonder what
Somebody
happened to
that
that
was a crazy
house.
guy. All right, so it was a beautiful ass house.
Yeah, because he lives in LA now. He doesn't even live in Tampa. Because he doesn't
Live in
have
Atlanta?
to, because he doesn't, huh?
Live in Atlanta?
LA? Los
Oh, this is Atlanta.
Angeles?
But why the fuck is he in Georgia? It's like, oh,
John Cena in Atlanta sounds very ethnic, and I don't like it.
he's gonna drop a new album. My man, Bumpy Knuckles. You don't know about the Bumpy Knuckles. You know about the Bumpy Knuckles. But oh, speaking of Cena too, um, Travis Scott and The Rock and John Cena have combined to make the greatest shirt in the history of wrestling merch. That I will be purchasing in the um near future because it's a great shirt.
I'm happy you're
It's
talking
such a
about
great shirt.
purchasing things. Guys, listeners, everybody that
Oh
listened
shit.
to our previous episode, I want you guys to know that he has already forgotten that he got on this podcast and said he was going to buy me the PS5 version of WWE 2K. He's already
I didn't
forgotten.
forget now. A lot of things happen in my week, in my day to day thing.
It's
You know,
only
like
been
a
a
lot of
week.
shit. A lot of my week is very strenuous. You know, what's going on? All came on like I
All of
forgot.
this
It's crazy.
honestly could have just been avoided had they made CC Crossplat because
Yeah,
technically what I've been seeing, PC is next gen just without the island. And the only reason why it doesn't have the island is because of hacking, and they didn't want people to be able to break the island and unlock everything without going through the quests. So, um PS4, Xbox One doesn't have body damage, where I am also on PC and there's tons of body damage and blood that happens on a day-to-day basis when I'm playing. I just busted Randy Orton's head open probably 30 minutes before we started the podcast. So, you know, what happened when you got to the end of the island today?
yes.
Well, we're going to talk about
I
the game. We're
finished.
here. We're at that part. Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I finished chapter one of the island, and it gave me a message and said my tribal chief was thankful that I completed this. Thank you, tribal chief. But then it said chapter two has yet to be dropped, which I didn't know that was a. I didn't know we were doing this like they drop it manually as time goes on. I guess with patches. I didn't know that. I learned that today. I finished the chapter 2 hours ago, and then I gotta. I guess I have to wait for that, and then. I, oh, today's day one of release for everyone. On release day, I pre-ordered the Bloodline edition, which I highly regret. Um, trying to play the island was impossible on day one and damn near day two. If I go on the island right now, I'm lagging. The island is already broken because there's 100 overalls lagging through the park right now. Before everyone came in last night, right now, when they have a new influx of people on people's birthdays and Christmas and all this stuff, when they bring in new people, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Cause they can only handle 50 and they can barely handle 50 because it's lagging so bad. And 2K is on social media, deactivating accounts, not answering questions, making patches, and then not fixing things in the patches. because the game is still buggy as all hell.
Speaking of that, the patch that came out not yesterday but the day before, right? The one that was supposed to fix the CM Punk shirt.
Mm.
Uh I don't know where they fixed it at, but in my rise, his shirt still says best I'm the world. So
We got misspellings even on AJ's pants. You know,
Bellows kick pads said chammed instead of champ.
oh, nice, huh?
Big capital D, not the little one.
Nice. You know, it's just like what is uh, y'all released the unfinished game before this. Before this, I
They
was
could have pushed
playing.
it.
Oh God, bro, I was playing. I was playing 2K with my good friend Chris, and it was just me and him, 1-on-1. We can't do a bloodline rules match. We can't do a Hell in a Cell. We can't do a steel
Oh, I could have told
cage.
you you can't do that online. Bloodlines rule match.
The game just crashes. It kicks you out the lobby. I was on there last night with about 6 people, I think. We can't. We did one elimination chamber and it worked. It was a great time. We can't do another chamber. Can't do Hell in a Cell. We can't do a battle royale. We can't do a Royal Rumble. It just crashes. It freezes. I'm like, bro, this is the same problem y'all been having for 3 straight years. 3 straight years, and y'all have the nerve to go send Paul Heyman out there on SmackDown.
Good night, yeah.
Today was Roman Reigns Acknowledgement Day. The cover, go buy 2K. Buy 2K for what?
For what?
What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? I have a goal of being a 2K next creator for the sole purpose of looking these people in their face and telling them, yo, I see that y'all bringing people in and asking them questions, and I again, anyone this too, anyone who's blaming the YouTubers and the streamers that went to 2K whatever it's called,
Yes.
do not do that. Yeah, Creative Fest. They have nothing to do with this. The creators are doing what they're supposed to do. They're creating. And it's not their job to create the game. Their job is to review the game and then bring it back to their audience to show and bring in more people. That's the way this shit goes. But also, 2K, this is only your fault. I watched creators. I know some people are like, oh, the creators didn't say nothing. No, I watched creators ask the questions that people want to know. Is this going to be in the game? Is this going to be in the game? Then I watch those same creators. I don't know. Maybe it's not my department. You should be grateful for what you have, not for. If we're telling you we want something more, why are you telling me that I should be grateful for something? Why are you talking like you're you're not my dad? Why are you talking to me like that?
I still don't
We're asking you for.
understand the island, the whole point of the island. Like y'all could have done
Where
some
is
y'all could it could have been a game mode with like it could have replaced my faction because I know a lot of people don't like to play my faction. Like with this year's my faction, you have to go like across the world to like get your cards and stuff. The island could have been that. It didn't have to be this online server because essentially WWE 2K is not NBA 2K. What the fuck? Like,
no? That's breaking news to some to him. It's like, bro, if you're on, I'm at look. If y'all don't have the game yet, if you're on the island, you have to go and like find certain people. One of the missions is go find our truth. It literally says go find our truth because like you're trying to find a roller coaster in the island. Our truth is crazy. He thinks it's a roller coaster. It's a and it says he's somewhere on the island. So now you have to go find him. But guess what? There's no mini map. There's no navigation to help you. So you're just running around. Hopefully you find them in the sea of 100 overalls and NPCs. There's more NPCs in the map than people.
and
There's
you can't
95%
play with your
NPCs.
friends. You can't play with your friends in the island.
I don't even have one-on-one matchmaking, bro. Some of the matches, I'm a 98 overall, level 14. Last night I played an 85 overall, and I was 85. How the hell it capped us both at 85? And even on the little thing, it tells you what's in it. Like, does this match like the stipulation where it's gonna be at. It didn't say nothing about an 85 cap. If it said that, I would maybe understand. Okay, this is gonna be 85 cap. It's trying to be like level headed matchmaking. It just did it. There's small stuff that you're telling me that this mode is gonna be so groundbreaking. Only thing is breaking is the game. This is why people don't want to buy your game, bro. I, I spoke about this on many different occasions. I have an eFed that I run with my Twitch stream, my Twitch chat. Today, I had to tell them that there's certain stuff that they can't add to their created player because it's behind a wall on the island. I just told you I just finished chapter 1 of the island. How don't I have this stuff unlocked already? Oh, because there's different things you have to do. You have to go here and do this, and there's no. Why is a hairstyle behind a wall? Why is an entrance behind a wall? Why do I have to unlock an entrance?
What entrance?
It's like a monster truck entrance or something.
For Stone Cold?
I don't know. I don't know whose entrance it is. I think I don't know, but it just says monster truck entrance. And when I go in CC, I can't download the character because I didn't unlock it. I don't know where to find. I have to go on YouTube and find how do you unlock the monster truck entrance? What I didn't know was in the game in the first place.
Yeah.
And a regular hairstyle. It's behind. I have to unlock a hairstyle in the island. Would I go to unlock that hairstyle? Oh, maybe I have to go to the freaking Seth Rollins and Becky Emporium, and I have to spend money to buy VC to buy a hairstyle. I want to,
Microtransactions.
I want to create content for 2K, but at the same time, it's so exhausting because the only thing that's somewhat gratifying is my rise. I haven't played all the way,
Oh, that's my shit. That's where I've been at.
you know. I didn't even play all of my rise yet. The way my
Showcase
rise
can
look,
eat my
that take
ass,
the
but
best.
I've been in My Rise. I'm on my second playthrough of My Rise just because there was some things that I wanted in the game that I couldn't get unless I played My Rise. Like a lot of the stuff that's in the island, we have to play other modes to get. So, he was asking me about the paybacks and stuff like that. In order for me to get those, I have to run through my rise and my faction to get those. Where he'd have to go through the island to get them. So a lot of
It's
stuff.
like, bro,
It's playing on PC is a lot different than playing on console. But I didn't want the hassle of the island, so that's why I got it on PC. Because what was the island gonna do for me other than frustrate me? And then I'm sitting over here like him.
I do apologize because I wanted you to get the console version, but you had the right mind. You had the right mind. I was giving 2K the wrong. As much as I yell at them, I gave them too much credit for thinking that they will make a game in which I don't know certain things like a hairstyle or an entrance or anything that improves the quality of life of the game behind a paywall. But you take out things like Stone Cold's Disturbed theme, not in the game. CM Punk's This Fire Burns theme song behind the paywall. John Cena with orange shirt behind my faction paywall. I'm not. Why? It's never been like that.
Oh,
You even
well,
have
this
any?
the CM Punk thing is not actually behind the paywall. You have to play through my faction to get it.
That's my point. There's no reason why I have to jump through
You
hoops,
had
all
to
these
do it
trials
last
and
year too.
tribulations. It shouldn't have been there last year. There's no reason. Like, only thing if it was DLC, that's the only thing that would make any sense. The only thing that would make any sense. Oh, but your DLC, you're too focused on bringing in Tyrese Halliburton and Josh Hart. I don't
Not
even have the
LeBron
decency to.
James. Oh, sorry.
LeBron James is going to be in the game, or I'm going to get y'all going to hear me more mad than I've ever been on this damn podcast. Y'all bring Tyrese and Josh Hart, but don't bring LeBron. LeBron. Sorry, I'm gonna start singing, but it's just,
You
bro.
did. No, you didn't almost. You did.
Nah, I'm gonna sing the whole song. It's crazy, but I don't know, bro. I don't know how this company can continue to do this, and like I know there's some people watching this right now, like Just don't buy. Just don't. You are an idiot. Close your mouth. You breathe. You're fucking stupid. Do not say, oh, you shouldn't buy it. I'm not gonna punish myself and not create content because 2K is incompetent. They need to make a better game. There's only one wrestling game out there that's doing simulation to somewhat what's happening on TV right now, where I'm not punishing myself because they're incompetent. They need to get better, not us. Like when GTA 6 comes out and everyone buys it just off of the fact there's GTA 6, there's a difference, right? Rockstar is a gaming company that's based on quality. 2K is based on how much money can we take from your nut ass. And the reason why it's going to keep turning because there's only one wrestling game out there. It's just going to keep moving. So 2K creators, instead of deactivating accounts, instead of being unnecessarily rude to people who are just asking you about the game, instead of trying to little bro us and all that stuff, how about just listening?
I
Just
said
listen.
one thing to a developer. Not even I didn't even use words. I sent a GIF, and his response was, "I don't want no smoke, ma'am." And all the GIF said was, "Excuse me, what did you say?" Because it had something to do with My Rise, which is the mode that I'm currently like running through. And it said that for people who was playing the game and they went the route to get the Japan the Pro Japan arena, and then they didn't get it when they did the patch, he said you had to play it again, the whole My Rise again, to get the things that was glitched. Why do I have to play the entire mode over? Because y'all shit got a glitch in it to where I can't receive the things that I achieved. I have to use this mode to unlock certain things, and you're telling me that because there was a glitch, I have to then turn around and do it again to receive it because y'all patched it, but the patch didn't unlock it for the people that already did it. I simply
That was
didn't
a
want to
whole
have
bunch
to
of
play
hoopla.
again. I simply didn't have to want to play again, but then I realized I hadn't taken that route in um in My Rise. So now that I am on that particular route, I was able to get it. I have it now, but that was post patch. Had I did that shit before the patch, I would have lost it. It would have been way more than a gift. Talking about some you don't want no smoke, you would have got all the smoke, no profits. Like I promise you, I would have lost it on Twitter. He would have had to block me.
Well, I just found out that to get the Stone Cold Monster Trunk entrance, I have to choose the female character, go to SmackDown, and chase Io Sky for her women's championship. I love Io Sky.
Under
What the
what
hell does she have to do with Stone Cold?
under what under what personality? Because there's three personalities that you have to choose from, and you have to play through all three of them to unlock everything.
It can suck.
Because there's one that's like clowning and goofy. There's bold and something else, and then there's a scheming one. I'm currently running through for the female character. I'm doing bold, and the male character, I'm having him be like kind of clownish. The first one when I went through, I the female was clownish and the guy that was scheming, which is how we got the ending that I got, where I was upset at you and wanted to punch you in the back of your head because you sided with the ops, but I had to remember that it wasn't actually you. It was just your character that you've been using since 24 that I created in my game. So yeah.
I'm going and looking at this, and it's just telling me that it's a My Rise unlockable. So now I have to play all of My Rise to get this entrance, and it's like, bro,
I told
y'all
you
have 4 different like.
I told you I had to if when you go through it, right, and you pick when you go to pick who you want to have on your team for Survivor Series, if you pick Cody Rhodes, you unlock like 17 fucking things. Not exactly 17, but goddamn, like it's really the fuck a lot. Hold on, let me see if I can open my tweet. It was like you unlock Undashing Cody Rhodes, 2012 John Cena, 2015 Randy Orton, um, WrestleMania 30 daytime nighttime venue, and then it was something else. Hold on, uno momento, por favor, Raw 2011 stage. So it's three arenas and three people you add to your roster. You play as Stardust, but you don't unlock Stardust with that with in that series of shit, which I think is fucking crazy.
Um, I went on Reddit just now, and apparently, yeah, it says you are playing as a female on SmackDown. You chase Io Sky for undisputed heavyweight belt, and you end up in the WWE archives. You also, like you alluded to, you have to choose the bold character trait. So all of this stuff is just I have to be a bold character on SmackDown, chase Io Sky. All I want, all I want is like one entrance, and I have to do all of this hoopla, all of this hoopla. And I already paid damn near $200 for my game, and now you're making me do stuff. You shouldn't be. These modes should be for leisure and for fun. All the road to WrestleMania back in the day, yeah, you would unlock stuff back then, because back then there wasn't a lot of DLC and stuff. But you would unlock things like, oh, this is Edge with a shirt. Oh, this is Cena with a hat. It was small things. It wasn't like the entire game. And those games were different because those games had quality of life. Those games had creative story, so you didn't really need to have all of those features. It was just little sprinkles on top. SVR 2010 was a great game, so it didn't need all of this goofy stuff. 2K is beyond terrible, so they need to put all this filling in there, but the filling is trash. I don't get it. I don't understand.
And for the last week, every time I opened up CC, I've seen the same exact creations. There is no uh recently uploaded page. They have most downloaded and just like most upvoted or something like that. They got rid of one of the fucking pages.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
It's like
The
I don't know if it was most recent. I
the
think most
most
recent they got
recent
rid of.
update upload is gone.
Yeah,
That entire page is gone.
why they take it away? Don't know.
So
And this
whether
too,
you
I
know
found
the
this out.
exact creator, you can just search them, but you have like if you want to find like something you have to like cipher through a whole bunch of shit rather than when you open CC there's a page that shows you what was recently uploaded. Why are you bringing the monitor to me?
I had to move it. I thought I was gonna fall my thing. Um, and this too, like I said, I bought the almost $200 Bloodline edition. Um, but currently there's a WWE 2K25 Superstar Mega Boost, which is $30. And it says be ready to raise your superstar up the card. Mega Boost includes My Rise Boost 200 attribute points. I'm already at 98, don't need that. And 100,000
My
VC.
Rise, not
Oh,
the
My Rise,
island.
excuse me.
Yeah. Cuz in My
Um,
Rise you still have you that's a completely separate overall. You get points and then you go through the game and you upgrade each attribute as you go through My Rise. Because right now, after you finish like your first round and then you go in for your second round for My Rise, there's a there you can continue at the same overall that you ended with. Are you dying? Where'd you go?
no, one of my wires fell out. My fault.
Okay, I thought you were melting at the things that was coming out of my mouth.
I am, but I'm also not very happy with the things that you were saying about this punk ass game.
But yeah, yeah, that's a completely different overall. So like your your creator wrestler, that's an overall within itself. My Rise, that's an overall within itself. Whatever fucking card you use in my faction, it, against whoever the fuck, whether you're online or you're playing in AI, and then your overall in the island if you're on current gen. So yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I didn't check to see if I got my VC because they told me that I wasn't going to get my VC that came with the Bloodline edition until the launch, which is today. So I need to go check that.
Not to mention, you had to go into my faction to unlock your VC that you already bought. They needed to have they need to make it for their analytics. Oh, people are going to my faction. No, they're not. You made us go into my faction and like name a damn a group that we're not going to use. You made us go into my faction for 15 minutes just to get the money that we paid for already.
But I don't know if the VC that I get is strictly from my faction because I know you guys had to go in there to get it for the island.
All I know is I have to tell some of my chat that I can't use their entrance until they fix it because hairstyles and entrances have to be unlocked, and I don't have the time to be in the crib just unlocking things on my rise because I have a job. When I'm not jobbing, I'm sleeping. When I'm not sleeping, I'm jobbing. And when I'm not doing any of those things, I'm here trying to do this, but I can't because you made it so difficult for people who've already paid all this money for it.
Well, I'm happy I got my apology. I appreciate that.
I mistakenly thought that 2K gave a damn. I have to keep reminding myself that they do not. It's crazy.
We were getting into like full blown like back and forth over what I should get the game on, and I had already made up my mind that I was not getting it on console because I did not want to explore the island, and that's just too fucking much for my elderly brain.
It wasn't even like it was just me not fully comprehending that they would do some dumb shit like that. So I was trying to be like, I didn't want you to be like, all right, well, you don't get the console version, and then you miss out on something. That's what I was trying to push for you to get it. Nonetheless, they do the exact opposite of what I was preparing for. I was preparing to try to help you, and they were like, "Oh, nah, nah." I,
I don't know. I'm enjoying what I can play. I know at some point there were crashes within Creator Wrestler, and that shit was pissing me off. I didn't like that. Um, Recently there was like a crash. Like if you in CC, if you opened somebody up and like you like thumbed them up or like you went through like all the tabs and tried to go back out, it was zero out the entire fucking screen and then you would be stuck there. Then you would have to force close the game. It was just too much. But I feel like they have been like fixing some of that stuff, but they're not fixing all of the patches. And I don't know where they're getting their reports from because I'm pretty sure not everybody and their mama is in that Discord reporting everything that's happening to them. That's the issue that I'm having too. Y'all aren't reporting everything that you have, and the devs aren't having these problems because they have the developer version of the fucking game. So everything works fine for them.
I don't believe
We're
that.
the ones that's getting, so
I think their game sucks too. If they can't make a good game for us, how are they gonna make good? And
they
things they don't even. They don't even know what a good game is.
there was some people who went to Creator Fest that said that there was issues with the game when they had it, and they had a dev version, but they spoke to the developers directly and let them know, hey, like this doesn't work, this is an issue. Da 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 da. You would have thought between Creator Fest and that early access that they would have fixed some of those things, but they didn't because we've had two patches in the span of a week, and there's probably going to be one today if there hasn't been
One
already because
patch. What you saying?
I haven't closed my game since I left for work this morning. So I have an extra 5 hours on my game that wasn't even me playing. It was just the game being open on like Roman's face. So it was the screen before the then, now, forever screen. That's what it was stuck on. Yep. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 8 o'clock. SmackDown's on.
7 and Sacrifice.
Street Profits are like champions. Like that's
It's a
really
great
something
day.
that happened today. That is
Great day.
so great. You know, Jimmy. I don't like that they had Jimmy go out there and tell LA Knight that he was desperate for a title shot. That pissed me off. Don't ever make him look desperate for nothing. Okay? Talking about some, oh, I'm desperate. I want a shot. My road to WrestleMania is closing in very closely. Negro.
They're kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Desperate. Jimmy Hussein never been desperate about nothing day in his life. But I also don't think he has a script either. I think he just be going out there winging it. Like they tell him like this is what the segment gonna be, and he be like, all right, bet I got it.
I hope so.
Cause you see how
I don't think he needs
you see
it.
how Solo slipped up on his words. Jimmy was like, I know it ain't, style, yeah.
He was too hyped when Jacob was like, he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, nah. He's going to turn on him. They're going to do a turn. I can't wait for it. I hate you, Solo.
Where the fuck did Solo go after that match? Cause Tama and Jacob walked out together. Where the fuck was Solo?
I try not to wonder where Solo Skull is when he goes away. I don't know.
So,
I don't know where he went.
we talked about that game for maybe about 30 minutes. Not bad. Because we did have a lot of things to say. Um, we we've been playing the game for a week, so we definitely had a week's worth of shit to say. Um, my back is starting to ache. I also need to eat. Um, and I don't know. I'm kind of itching to play the game, but I don't want to play it on stream. But I want to stream because I stream on Fridays. So it's a lot. Jade Cargill.
Hmm.
Yo, watching mouth?
Hmm.
Nah, she been wilding on Twitter. Like, and I love her, but she been wilding. Like, she did too much. Like, did you see her bio on her Twitter account?
What is it?
Her bio say like stomping a hole in Naomi's chest or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
I'm on Jade's side during this. I'm sorry. Jade's done nothing to me ever. I can't. I'm wholeheartedly
Bio said, yeah,
on Jade's
stomping a
side
hole
here.
in Naomi's chest. Yep, that's what her bio says. Absolutely 100%.
Gang shit.
And
Storm's coming.
Naomi's profile picture is Jade's body on the car.
It's not funny.
Well, Jade's profile picture is her standing over Naomi at last Friday's SmackDown. So
That is funny. That's funny right there.
eye for an eye. They've been calling each other bitches all week. Uh, Io told Bianca and Rhea to shut the fuck up with their banter on the timeline before she smacked both of them again, and they
Yeah.
both bowed out gracefully. Um, Rhea went so far as to say "sorry, mum," with a sad emoji, and Bianca sent some emojis in reply to that. So I think they learned their lesson, especially Bianca. She got slapped the hardest out of the two. Um, Liv Morgan
What did Rhea
asked for
say?
her mum. Relax, man.
Why
You
you
know,
deliver it like that?
mum. MUM, mum.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you.
freaking Liv asked for an apology from Bianca, and she got one. And then her and Rhea proceeded to go back and forth again because she pretty much said Rhea doesn't take accountability for anything or apologize for anything. And then Rhea started retweeting things from fans that said this is all Raquel's fault because had she not turned on Rhea, we wouldn't be here. So everybody's just on the timeline, just pointing fingers at each other at this point, and I think Io Sky should really start slapping motherfuckers again. Asuka, come to work. Fuck.
I hope she's doing okay. Every time I hear from her, it's like something not good. I hope she's alright.
She has her YouTube channel, like she posts there and stuff like that. She is dealing with like a stalker situation. WWE is taking care of that. For the most part, is what she told us. But it's just like, what the fuck be wrong with y'all? Y'all was making fake Instagram accounts of Bianca's mom. Somebody came to Rhea's fucking house and was just like staring in her Ring doorbell on Valentine's Day for like 15 fucking minutes when her and Buddy were not the fuck home. And then Oscar having a fucking stalker. Y'all are losing it. I don't know what's worse. The people who go to the airport and like stand at baggage claim with like collectibles to get signatures, or the people who find out where like the wrestler's hotel is and try and like book a stay there or wait in the lobby for them, or the people online that just do the absolute fucking most. Obviously the IRL stalkers are the worst, but there's like that those other three that's like bad too. So get off the game. Get off the game.
I'm trying to find a championship for one of my superstars, but
Because
there's no real good best
I
spot.
noticed that you were on the game because your controller disappeared off the bed. And I know how you sit when you play the game.
I'm looking for like belts, and there's no good belts because all the cool belts are on PC, and I don't have PC.
I
I have
don't think
PS.
that that's true because I have nothing in my CC. I keep telling you, I've been seeing the same things for the last week.
Well,
But I don't know, since today is like the official release. I'll see what's going on in CC when we get out of here.
ain't shit. Ain't shit.
CC for PC.
Oh,
Shout out to What's the Status too, because he's been doing stuff for everything, current and last gen. You know how much work that is? To port
he don't get paid
images.
for it, do it?
No. I don't think he has a
He's doing that shit.
Patreon. He does everything. He does PC, PS4, and PS5.
He wilding. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Me personally, I'm waiting for the modders to finish doing what they gotta do so I can do what I need to do so I can start my content for my YouTube channel.
All right.
I don't know if that even picked up on the recording. We'll find out
Most
when
of
I
it
press
did.
play. Hmm?
Most of it did, I believe.
But yeah, that's it. You have anything else you want to say?
The street profits are up.
Yes. And we want the smoke.
Well, they are the smoke now. They start saying that. They start saying that.
Oh, they have
Now.
to fight Pretty
That's the
Deadly
new
next week.
motto.
Wow.
Oh God. Oh, Pretty Boring sucks. They're terrible.
Did you get the same text
If
message
Jeff
I just got? Okay, read it. Go ahead. Read it.
if Jeff Hardy wins the X Division title tonight, Laf got to shave his head. Why would a good thing have to change to a bad thing? Why would I have to shave my head because something great happens?
I haven't had a haircut in about 2 months, so I don't see how that would be a bad thing anyway.
Yeah, the shave, like I guess you mean shave off, like pure bald.
Okay. Hair grows. Oh, sorry. But yeah,
You don't be out here just shiny bald out here. No,
it could be.
I'm 24. I can't let it go yet. Damn, I gotta let it sit for a little bit.
I'm about to go
That's
bald in a
tough.
second. These scissors have been tempting me this entire time. Shout out to you for getting me these little mini scissors, though. I use these to take the lace off my wigs.
They don't look very sharp.
No.
Those are from the dollar store. Value pack. That shit came quick from DoorDash.
I said, babe,
Yo,
give me
yo,
some.
DoorDash, man.
I was like, babe, give me some scissors. The dasher showed up to the hotel with a pack of fucking 4, every size you could think of.
That was the only thing on the thing. It was like I was in like some big industrial scissors. I was like, she don't need all that. So I got you the fucking damn Technicolor value pack, wherever the hell that shit was. Wasn't that much money? I don't remember how much money it was. I was more focused on getting some lemonade.
Well, do the thing.
Yeah. Oh, if you enjoyed listening or watching this broadcast, um, like it, subscribe, follow, upvote, comment, do anything positive or negative if you feel like it. Any kind of feedback is good feedback for the podcast. Send it to your mothers, anyone who enjoys wrestling. Um, and yeah, thank you for being here. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week. Be safe out here. And yeah, man.